Hey, what's up, YouTube? As you can see, I've got my panels up, and it's not a big system by any means. It's small. When I put this system together, I looked at a couple of things. I looked at what do I want from my solar system, what do I need to get from it, and what to expect, and I also looked at financial costs and whatnot. But as you can see, I've got two Renogy panels, 100 watt, but and it's been cloudy since I've got these up here. But what I really want to talk about up here is how I mounted these. You see this? This is just aluminum flat stock from Lowe's. It comes in 4 feet sections. It's 1/8 inch thick. All I done was drill 2 holes, mount it to the stud in the roof, drilled a hole in my panel, and my panels are off the roof of the house. Very secure, very easy to do. Same thing on the back side. 1/8 inch thick aluminum angle, mounted to a plate, silicone approved, all good to go. This thing should not leak. Same thing all the way around. Brackets. Now I've still got to do some wiring. My setup is just temporary at the moment. It's in its permanent location, but I don't have everything in that I need to box all this in a, like a joiner box. And this is 8 AWG, and my panels are wired in parallel. But as far as mounting, you can spend a lot of money on mounting, or you can try to figure out some way to do it yourself. It'll save you a lot of money. It's 1/8 inch angle, strong, it's not going to bend. Panels are secure, they're not going to move anywhere. Then I just put a bend in it right there. Self-tapping screw. And the reason I chose to do it this way, if I need to change my angle, this panel will pivot. But it's a start. But right now we got to go to work on the battery bank because we're going to change the cables. Okay guys, we're at the messy battery bank. Everything here was installed temporarily for testing. It's 8 gauge wire. I've got new cables here. Let's see. All these big 2-watt cables, we're getting ready to switch all that out. But what I have here are 4 Trojan T105 GPC2, 225 amp hours per battery. So we have 4 of those. 8 AWG. I know I didn't run a big heavy load on this thing. I just put it up for testing purposes only. And like I said, I've still got to do all the neatness and wiring, but everything comes through PVC. But my system, like I said before, is a small system. I don't really need it to do a whole lot. The only thing I'm going to be doing is some lights and some TV and some small stuff. But let me get these cables changed and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, you can see I got the cables on. What I've got here is batteries are in series to make them 12 volt, then they're in parallel to make it one big 12 volt system. But I've got one more cable in to put on. What I've got are these connectors here, made from a 8 AWG wire coming from the charge controller, which would be this wire here. I got to strip and crimp it, and you can see I've already got the positive side. This is the negative. It's going to go down here so I can pull across my whole entire battery bank. But I get that done, I'll show you the inside. Alright guys, here's the inside of it. I just have this little light here attached for a load, but this is the charge controller I went with. It's not the best. I see batteries in float. Everything looks good so far, but I've got an inverter, just a cheap inverter. I got to mount an inverter here. I got to build a box, put put some kind of cover on this wires to hide all those. And then what I'm going to do is run me some electrical off my inverter out. It's going to go up. It's going to go down this beam here, all the way down. And what that's going to do is it's going to run those little 7-watt LED AC lights, and I'm going to have 10 of them throughout the house. And the only thing that I'm going to have to power off of this will be the TV. That's it. Like I said, I designed my system to be small, really small. It's 450 amp hours of batteries, 200 watts of solar panel, which this charge controller can take 500 watts in series on the panels. Then I'd have to change the battery bank to 24 volt. But if you're going to build a solar system, take a hard look at it, what you need out of your solar system. Like me, mine is going to be plenty big enough to do what I need to do. With I'll be running 10, 15 watt LED lights max at one time. That's 150 watts, and I'll be running a television. You know, I can run a TV for a long time. My TV pulls 110 watts. I can run a 110 watt TV on a 450 amp hour battery bank for a long time and be fine. And these panels will charge it up just fine. But here it is. This is just the basics of it. It's like I said, this is a work in progress. It's right at $1,000. I need to get my inverter and my other box and everything mounted, and all my wiring and my lights up. And when I do that, I'll go into an even more in-depth video. This is just something for you guys to see. Alright, peace out.